onboard computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Oh, guess I'm already fucking here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday's stream. How are you guys doing today? Adamuzas. Hello. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to stream. Glad to have you here. For some reason your follow or whatever didn't come up on my StreamLabs, but okay. Hold on. Okay, that's working at least. Can I do anything about that? No. Great. Okay, hello. How are you guys doing? How am I feeling today from 1 to 10? Solid 7. Solid 7 or 8. Dubs, hello. Welcome in. Why can you guys also not see? Why is chat not popping up? What is happening? Can someone say something in chat real quick? I tried refreshing it, but I just want to make sure that it's actually working. Because it looks like a couple different things got crisscrossed applesauce. Okay. Alright, guess that's just working now. Okay, well, hello everybody. Welcome to stream today. Adamuzas, I would say a solid 7 to 8. It's been a day. It's been a fine enough day. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. Looking forward to tomorrow. Mostly only because Thursday means a new episode of The Orville, so I'm really looking forward to that. No idea what it is. I never look at like the previews or trailers or anything, so that's a ton of fun. So for anybody who was here yesterday, I made the announcement that chat's TTS was changing. That we were moving away from it reading off every single text that chat shows, to a more if you're wanting your message to be read out loud with TTS, you will have to actively do some things in order to accomplish that. I said that was going to start next week, that we would just finish off this week with like the normal stuff and then switch over to the new system next week, just to make it, you know, like a clear-cut line. I implemented that yesterday. So yes, you guys are not hearing anything incorrectly. Nothing is broken. We have indeed officially moved away from the TTS, the text-to-speech reading everything that chat posts. So right now, what you guys should be able to do, if everything I've done on my end has worked correctly, you should have two options in order to send a TTS message to me right now. You can either redeem channel points and do TTS as a channel points option for 200 points, I believe. I also do have a restriction on it. It's not much, but basically you can only do one every minute. 60 seconds have to pass before you redeem it again, which I think is fair. I think that's a decent pacing. That's also you individually. So I could have multiple messages coming in within a minute just from different people. So we'll see how it goes. So you can do it with channel points, or you can also do it with bits through sound alerts, which you should be able to see. Well, you know what? That didn't work. I do see the redemption. I do appreciate the message, Mana. Thank you very much for giving it the test. But, well, I guess you guys tell me. Did you guys hear it? Because I didn't hear anything. Which may be a problem. I thought I had done everything correctly. You didn't hear anything. Great. Well, then. Great. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to or not, because I looked up how to do it and everything, and followed everything that this tutorial gave me step by step to enable TTS to be redeemed as a channel point option. So I'm not 100% sure why it's not working. I'm gonna try and let me try something now that I'm live. Okay, great. I didn't hear anything either. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to fix this right now. We will. If it starts to take too long or gets too complicated, I'll just I will have to try and fix it off stream, because I'm not gonna try and do the whole thing while I'm here. See, viewer rewards, channel points, manage. Okay, let's manage the text to speech. I can't do anything to it on Twitch itself, because that's not actually where I do that. However, I don't remember the name of that website. Hold on. Twitch channel point TTS. This isn't the website I used, but let's give it a go. Idea what this thing's asking me. Okay, there's a tutorial. I'm so sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to get this set up for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Okay. I've deleted the TTS thing from the channel rewards. I am, let's see, under server status, click join channel on the left. Okay. I still needed that tutorial. Why did you take it away from me? Join channel on the left, I did that. Mod the bot by using /mod reward TTS in your Twitch channel. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, I'm going to be typing something in chat. I have no idea if this is where I'm supposed to be fucking doing this or not. I'm so sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to get this set up for you. Okay. Create a new custom channel point reward in your Twitch channel with require viewed and text turned on. Click and redeem your new channel reward in your chat and type. What? Okay. Create a new custom channel point reward in your Twitch channel with require viewed and text turned on. Okay. New custom reward. Text to speech. Sorry. Browser source. Nope, it's a new one. This will be TTS. Add source. Okay. As far as I'm aware, that is everything. So I'm going to try again.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, did you guys hear that? Because if you guys heard that, then we're good. You heard. Okay, awesome. There we go. Okay, so channel point TTS redemption is up. It's good. There it is. And then yeah, so that should work. And again, as far as I know, so should the sound alert option. I don't know about the sound alert. Well, actually, I think I can try it. Because I was going to say, it hasn't been redeemed by you guys yet. But I can actually, I can do it for free. So I will also try doing one of the sound alerts. And so once again, let me know if you guys can hear it.
Yes!
Did you guys hear it? Okay. All right. So then, as far as I'm aware, everything should be working. Oh, hello, Squoose. Did Tori give you the death sentence as well? Are you COVIDed up? Or are you staying away? You love TF2? Did you ever play TF2? Use a strong boy. Oh, I believe you, buddy. Use a strong boy. Did you ever play TF2? Has anyone here... Well... 2,000 hours. Okay, that's... I thought I had a lot. I played a lot of TF2, but every time I checked my hours, I was always so surprised at how comparatively low it felt to how much I thought I was playing. And, like, I did play a lot, but I think I've got... It's still, like, a little under 500 hours, I think. But, God, I was so obsessed with TF2. And I re-downloaded it sometime last year and tried to get on to play. I played like a round or two, and man, it's dead, and it is so different from when I played. You didn't have the dedication to spam trade servers. Yeah, you right. You right. I remember me and Quotons and I played TF2 together a lot. And there was this particular team server that we found, and we'd play on it often, because it was basically a non-stop 24/7 match on Turbine. And it's, I mean, it was a super simple, but I think very solid map. You know, it didn't need to be complicated. It was just... It was basically 3 fucking rooms. It was the main open chamber, and then both sides with capture the flag. It was simple, but I think that's what made it fun and interesting, because you had to be very clever, ingenious, or well planned in order to, you know, get in and get the intelligence. Community servers are the only thing that works. You can't do Valve servers due to the fucking bots voting to kick you off the team. Yeah, that's what I've heard, is basically the game's just infested with bots now. But the community servers are still doing pretty good then? Because if that's the case, I may try and, like, find a TF2 community that still is operating well enough and has some servers up. God, it was so much fun. So much fun. I'll get into mine, but what for those of you that did play, just run some Sexton Hail or Death Run. Yeah. What did you main? What were your... What was your class spread like? Because I'll tell you, my tops for sure were... I think I had the most time on Soldier, which was relatively quote-unquote new for me, because I wasn't good with him at the beginning, My main for the longest time was Pyro. And then, like, Pyro and NG were kind of, like, always my thing. And then I wasn't good at with Soldier at first, but then I just got really, really good with him. And liked the gameplay, so I picked up Soldier, and I know I had the most points in a single match with him. It was like 56 or something. Yeah, so those were my main three, was Pyro, Soldier, and NG. Really liked them. Tried my best at all the others, but like I cannot do Sniper fucking at all. Since I'm a big boy and since I am a big boy, I am heavy. But since I'm a shy boy, I also set a bullshit sentry nest at the last point as NG. Absolutely, man. I would go heavy when it called for it. Heavy was a pretty often picked class, and I liked playing on servers that wouldn't allow duplicates. I liked a good like spread there, or at the very least, like someone would limit it at like 2 per class, and I liked that. But the times I played heavy, I did really enjoy. If it was possible, I would pick up the tank role. Can't forget the 9 spies and snipers that did fuck all the whole match. Absolutely, and that is specifically why I always sought out those servers that had caps on classes, because I was so fucking tired of getting into the servers where it was just spies and snipers, and that's fucking it. I was an okay spy too. Again, sniper, I'll say no. Like, I'm just not a good sniper in any game. My hands just aren't that good. But spy again was one that was usually picked, so I just didn't worry about it, and I would do my usual thing. But when I could do spy, I was pretty good at it. And I really liked the spy. I always felt so good getting those backstabs. If I could be causing trouble for the team, even if I wasn't getting the kills or anything, as long as I was causing trouble for them and I was being a nuisance, I felt great. If there was a team that either didn't have a pyro or like maybe only had one of them, I knew I was doing a good job when I saw more pyro starting to come out of spawn. Like if I would be like, I got very few, but I would get a couple dominations as a spy, and there is no better feeling than seeing a target that you've taken down multiple times, or a particular person that you're dominating switch classes to pyro just to specifically deal with your ass. Oh, chef's kiss. What a great boost of confidence that is, huh? Those who have played Overwatch with me are usually pretty surprised that I never mention playing demo on TF2, because I didn't. I would very rarely even attempt it, because I just really wasn't great at it. You know what I main hardcore in Overwatch and am very good with? Junkrat. And it's basically the same fucking gameplay. Looking back, I think one of my... Don't say mate. No. You filthy fucking Junkrat. Okay, well, I'm just... You don't like Junkrat because the vast majority of them are shit at it. A vast majority of people who pick up or like will switch to Junkrat. His mommy horse. You need to take a cold shower, Squoos. You're not wrong. I'm not disagreeing with you, but like, take a cold shower. Yeah, I just like I couldn't get a handle of demo. That being said, I ain't buying Overwatch 1.5. Same. I mean, duh, you don't have to. It's free. Yeah. Okay, quick tangent on that. My two biggest things preventing me from getting into Overwatch 2 are the fact that no, technically speaking, it is not a pay-to-win model, but it is still, like, I hate Battle Pass games. Just let me pay $60 fucking for the game and be done with it. I don't want to keep paying $60. And don't anyone mention in chat about, oh, well, they give you ways in game to where you don't have to pay for it. Shut the fuck up. Mana, if Overwatch 2 is for free, this is what I'm saying. No, it fucking isn't. Not really. It's the Battle Pass model, which I do not like. And the fact that they're making it forcibly replace Overwatch 1 on, as far as I'm concerned, every system, not just PC. I have to grind 30 other battle passes. Please give me another. I'm a masochist. Well, again, like, I know, like, clearly tons of people like the model because a lot of different games have it now, and it's working because people are, you know, like, they're getting their money. I just don't agree with it. I just personally would rather just pay once for the game and then I don't have to fucking worry about it again. That's also why I don't play a lot of MMOs with subscription fees, because I don't like paying subscription fees. Good thing all of our entertainment nowadays are on streaming services that have a monthly subscription fee. Every system is getting upgraded. Again, not the term I would use personally, but I do understand. But yeah, like it's getting forcibly changed essentially, and I do not like that. And again, the biggest reasons are just because of how much Overwatch 2 as a concept has changed from what it was supposed to be. Back in the day, they were needed, but now it's just a fucking cash grab. Well, exactly, right? And that's what I've always said about, like, World of Warcraft, was I can understand the $15 a month sub fee when it launched, because, you know, Blizzard was obviously, they still had a lot of great games under their belt, but, you know, that was like a brand new concept, you know, like that was new, like it was experimental. They didn't, you know, they probably did need that much money to cover the costs of a continuously running game. However, even now, but especially at their height when they had that many people playing, $15 fucking from that many people per month is way too much. If it had been 5, okay, I get it. These things do need constant maintenance, and it is, you know, an ever-growing and ever-changing game. But I once again, I would much rather just... It's getting rarer and rarer, but that's also why I think I love games like, you know, the new God of War, The Last of Us, BioShock, like all that stuff, because they were phenomenal games that I paid $60 for, and that's all I ever had to fucking worry about. At least they're acknowledging that it's just an update. No, they're not. No, they're not, or else it wouldn't be called Overwatch 2. That was, again, the entire fucking point, was that it was supposed to be a separate game. And again, my biggest thing about how they're doing it is, again, for people like me who don't have any interest in Overwatch 2, now don't have a fucking choice if they want to play Overwatch. It has to be the new game with the new systems and the new heroes and the new abilities and everything. You're not allowed to play the old Overwatch anymore, which sucks for a lot of people who maybe wanted to continue playing it after the update after Overwatch 2 came out. That's not an option anymore, and that I'm not okay with that. And again, like this like it breaks my heart because I was Overwatch meant a lot to me, meant a lot to us, like our very close circle of friends, like who we consider family. Like we met all of them on Overwatch. No one was going to buy it because everyone in the community was calling their shit out, and that's just an update. And that it is just an update. Yeah, that's kind of my point. Is that, like, they basically had to do it this way because they realized that what was the quote-unquote product they were actually releasing probably wouldn't have performed very well. Sales-wise. Like, again, I'm not saying it wouldn't have sold at all. I'm sure it would have sold great in the first week, the first month. You know, because of the audience of people who just don't give a shit. Or do like, you know, the updates and the new systems and everything. It's the fact that we weren't given a fucking choice. Like, at the end of the day, like, that's my big thing about it, is that we as the consumers were not given a choice to not upgrade to the new thing. Yeah, the only difference is the story. Everything else is the same. Exactly. It's just mind-boggling how people are still fucking with SC1 multiplayer. Are they really? But I really don't see people doing that with Overwatch. Hell, there are plenty of community projects for other modern shooters, like what's happening with Titanfall. I didn't know people were still playing the original StarCraft's multiplayer. I'm not surprised, honestly. Big old sip. Big sip. Honestly, the gameplay changes they've made have been refreshing and good on Overwatch 2. Great. That to me, that doesn't excuse everything else. Like, that's, for me personally, I'm at the point where I don't care how good of a game it is in terms of the gameplay, you know, changes made, things like that. I don't care. The sins do not outweigh the positives on me for this one. And again, like, I am upset by that. Like, it sucks because I know all of us, like, in our group, we're really looking forward to this as a potential, like, refresher and, like, nostalgia back to those days of, like, hey, maybe we'll get into that again, of, like, all of us getting on, you know, the same night and, like, playing Overwatch together. But, like I said, like, I'm not saying I will never pick it up again, but I would need a damn good reason. And even then, that would probably just be for, like, that play session. Like, I'm not saying pick it up, because I'm just not. I know at least one other friend who said the same. I don't know about the rest of them. I don't know about everybody else in that group. But I know I won't, and I know one other person who will. And it sucks. Well, and again, like, I don't think that has anything to do with, like, like I said, like that doesn't have anything to do with like how the game play. Like it's not the gameplay. Like I said, it and again, obviously I can only speak for myself. I'm not going to put words in their mouth, but it's, you know, everything else surrounding it. Any news on the Overwatch workshop? Do they plan to keep it or kill it? Haven't heard any updates about that, actually. And I don't remember seeing it on their, like, plan. Doesn't mean I missed... They do plan to keep it? Okay. That's why I don't bother talking to you about it. I don't think it's met with hostility. Or rather, what I will say was, if it is... Don't take that personally. That's not directed at you. It's just because of what they've done, we're upset about it. And so it brings up those emotions. I don't think anyone's like mad at you for bringing up Overwatch. If they take away Ryan the Tank Engine, I will riot. I don't think Overwatch would ever... Well, there's a lot of things that have happened that I would have previously said. I don't think Overwatch will ever do this or this, so I'm not going to say that again, but I don't... It would still surprise me if they pulled something like removing established heroes completely. It's hard not to. Good thing it's crowded. Because, again, hun, you have to understand that, like, we're upset about it. Ryan's taking around pro favorite. I mean, yeah, like he, you know, Reinhardt is such an integral character to Overwatch. Like, not even like his kit necessarily, but just like the character itself, like himself. I don't necessarily see them ever removing him as like a playable option. Changing his kit around, sure. But even then, I don't see them messing with his like iconic stuff too much. Like, you know, I don't think they would ever take away Reinhardt's shield or his you know, like his rocket hammer as the weapon. Even his charge, I would say, like, I don't... Again, tweaking and messing with it, sure, but not, like, removing it. Oh, no, it's a workshop game mode where they made him Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, gotcha. In what like an infinite charge ability? Because that would be or like a basically an infinite charge duration unless he hits something. That would be so much fun. That is such a fun concept. Squoos, you're here. Hello. I cannot remember. I'm sure I've asked, but I can't remember. Are you into tabletop games? Like D&D? Not like board games. Some people get confused. A Rhine in a room full of Genjis. Rhine only stops at the wall and he has to kill as many as he can before time runs out. What an incredible concept. That is such a fun game. Yeah, I'm in a game with Tori right now. Okay. I don't know if you've ever been on stream when I've mentioned it. So I don't know if you've heard it from me, and I'm curious to see whether Tori has ever talked about it. Do you know what the last Ingress is? Hello again. No clue. Oh, that's okay. So the last Ingress is a tabletop RPG. Hold on, I really hope this doesn't mess anything up. I'm moving the entire computer that you guys are currently running on. The Last Ingress is a tabletop game that I am developing. Have been for actively since 2015. So what, 7 years? On and off. When I say I have been working on it since 2015, what I mean is work on it began at that point. I'm not saying I've worked every single day for the last 7 years on this thing. So, and even then, so like full backstory of The Last Ingress. Why does this keep refreshing? Fucking stop it. The concept for it as an RPG started in 2015. The Last Ingress has been a concept for me in one form or another since 2005. So it had already been a thing that I had been in one way or another working on for 10 years before I started working on it for the next 7. So 17 years this thing has been in my head. The half my life. A bit of an embarrassing origin. The whole thing originally started as Kingdom Hearts fanfiction. Yeah, I just the entire thing started as sketches. They were just drawings I did in my free time of OC Kingdom Hearts characters, character designs, weapons, worlds, all that sort of stuff. And then all of that led into, like, oh, well, who are these people? And what would they be doing in a Kingdom Hearts world? What is their story? And so I started developing that and, like, 3 different versions of that. And this whole thing. And eventually, after putting in so much effort towards this fan fiction, I just kind of stopped and sat back and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Unfortunately, not even technically in those terms of like, what the fuck am I doing writing a Kingdom Hearts fanfic? It was more of, what am I doing? Like, not in the what am I doing, this is cringy, of more of just a legitimate, like, wait a minute, why am I putting in so much of my personal effort towards a project that won't ever do anything for me? Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't necessarily specifically about, like, a monetary aspect of it, but it just really was like, why am I putting in this much effort towards a fan fiction of an established property? It's like, it's not like I'm ever going to get fucking hired at Square Enix to run Kingdom Hearts. Like, I'm never going to be in that room working on the story of it. Which I know, like, when I say that, some people are like, no, you could have. It's like, no. No. Like, that just was not going to happen. You ain't gonna be the next E.L. James. Exactly. So, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna be putting in this much effort towards developing a story, developing characters, developing all this stuff, I'm gonna make it mine. So essentially that all started to develop, into it was essentially going to be a novel series, which even at this point is technically never an impossibility, but that's also a very difficult task, writing a book. And so like it went through so many different things of like, oh, it's a novel series, oh, it's a web comic, oh, it's this. The ultimate goal, like even now, would be for it to be a video game, which I also understand, like with all the tools available online, even for free, like would still technically be possible, but it maybe someday. And so that, pretty much went on just off and on throughout the years. I would look back at this world that I had built and do a little bit of work on it, get really, hyper fixated on it for a little bit, and then it faded away again. Something Venn diagram, something circle. Shut the fuck up. And so again, just time passed and work would be done on it, decisions would be made, major things would be changed, small things would be changed. And then one night in 2015, when Mana and I had basically just started dating, we were still in the first place that we lived, which was essentially I moved into her place. I just had a sleepless night. I had my insomnia crept up, and I could not stop thinking about this this new tabletop game I had seen a video for. I don't remember the name of it at all. I think it did involve the word like Titan or God. But it was a game and a system developed by Will Wheaton. At the time, he was still pretty involved with like Geek and Sundry and was doing their like board game show for them. And so again, it came out that he had developed this RPG system and like a whole book. And there was a like a tie-in with like Dragon Age, and they developed a game, like a short module based off his system. And so, like I watched the video on that, and they made another video of like some gameplay of it, and I was like, I was just like, wow, this is a really interesting system. I really like this. And then again, just laying there in bed, not being able to fall asleep, just having this shit in my head, I was like, I wanted, again, like at the moment, I was like, I want to do something with this. What do I do with this system? How do I start writing an RPG? And then it clicked. The want to make an RPG system for something, but again, something that would have to be original. It couldn't be tied into a licensed product, because then nothing would ever fucking happen to it. If anything, it would be a ton of hard work, and then I'd get a cease and desist, and like have to like take everything down. I have a story about how that happened too. So it was a marriage. It was a marriage of wanting to make an RPG with this system, and then I was like, The Last Ingress. It's all mine, and I've been developing it for this long. Like, it won't be about these specific characters that I created anymore, but it'll be the world. And that was always the most important part of it. Boop. So that's what it was. It's like, hey, if I can't make a video game and I don't have the mental capacity to make like a novel series, I can write a rule book with some world lore. Fun fact, I don't use that system anymore. The system that inspired me to start working on it as an RPG just didn't really work for it like I thought it would. So, which for me is even better, because now everything about it is completely original. The setting, the rules, the system itself is completely original. GURPS is pretty good for ham-fisting some bullshit together. Dude, so I'm in, like, D&D specific subreddits, both for, like, art and discussion and all that, but also a lot of ones just for, like, RPGs in general and, like, RPG design. Do you have any fucking clue how often GURPS comes up? If any time a question is asked about D&D, what's the best D&D alternatives if I'm wanting to start, you know, expanding my repertoire? What are some good systems for this? What are some good systems for that? Every single fucking time, 10 out of 10 times, at least once in every single comment thread wanting suggestions for systems. You want to know that 2 that come up? GURPS and Savage Worlds. People will not shut the fuck up about both GURPS and Savage Worlds. And I don't know what it is about me, but I still haven't gone and read them. I have yet to read the rules for either GURPS or Savage Worlds or Dungeon World or basically, again, like any of those ones that people like normally say, like, oh, go try this. I just haven't, and I don't know if that is because of some dumb childish teenage rebellion still in me that's just like, people keep telling me about it and it's just making me want to do it less and less. So fuck you guys, I'm not gonna read it. The only thing I could say alternatively to that is
it's because people have told you to do it.
Had to get my attention on that one, huh, hon? You had to make sure I heard that one. I know! I know that, okay? I know you're fucking right. But they didn't need to know it. Chat didn't need to know that. Fucking calling me out on my own stream. See if you get spaghetti tonight. Sirius Brat confirmed. Shut the fuck up, Squoos. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, I think I checked out GURPS once because, like, I finally, like, shattered under the pressure, and I was like, but I think it was because it was before I was, like, jaded to it. Like, it was just a legit, like, you know what? I keep seeing this GURPS thing come up as an option for people, as, like, an alternative for this and this, and so I'll go check it out. And maybe it was just the version I looked at, I don't know, but my first little bit of a turnoff from it, and this is a very just personal thing, it didn't seem like the rules, there had been like a newer rule book for GURPS from like the 90s or earlier, and I don't like reading I don't like reading RPGs that are that old because I don't like a lot of the systems that were around back then. Which, again, it was early in the genre. Things are gonna be a little rockier before things are kind of figured out. You know, you have to make those mistakes in order to not make those mistakes in the future. Our brat comrade. So, yeah, I don't know, like, does GURPS have, like, different additions to it as well, or is it just one system that was made 30 fucking years ago, and people are like, nope, it's perfect the way it is. No need for changes. And then, like I said, I don't know anything about Savage Worlds. I've never looked up Savage Worlds, but it's another one that always gets suggested on those threads. You know what's weird? Years ago, Numenera used to be suggested a lot, and And then it just fell off. Like, I don't know if they changed something to that, like, tanked it or something. When should I drop the tongue twister? You could, anytime. Anytime I'm, like, fucking rambling like this, you can interrupt me with it. On days like today, where I don't really have anything, we're not doing anything specific. The I need your help is some help that I need on the last Ingress, which is what this entire thing has been building up to. Okay. You know what? I think I'll be okay with this one. Because it is very similar to the one you gave me yesterday, and I did fucking great on that one. I didn't have to reset the fucking browser this time. That's incredible. Okay. Let's hear it from... Let's hear it from Google Translate first.
Der froschforschende Froschforscher forscht in der froschforschenden Froschforschung.
I'm going to look at the translation now, and if it's anything about a frozen frog again, I'm gonna lose it. Well, that's why it's so similar to yesterday, huh? They're all about frogs. The frog researching frog researcher researches in the frog researching frog research. Well, yeah, he fucking would.
The frog researching frog researcher researches in the frog researching frog research.
Just once, I want, like, an AI that reads off a script to finish a sentence and then just go, like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, one more time,
Der
and then I'll do mine.
froschforschende Froschforscher forscht in der froschforschenden Froschforschung.
Fuck German, dude. What are you guys doing over there? English has no room to talk. Our language is a mongrel beast. Der Froschforschern... nope, that's not how you say that.
Der froschforschende
Forschend. Der Froschforschend... Froschforscher... Froschforscher... forscht in der Froschforschend... Froschforschung. I'm gonna give myself a break today because, guys, before stream, I don't know if you've noticed, but I ate a gummy. I'm gonna give myself a second take on this one. Der Froschforschende Froschforscher forscht in der Froschforschung. Dude, weed. You don't know. Oh, that's for later. Gumber! Hello! Hey man, just a quick stop by to say hi and I hope you're well. Apologies, I haven't replied to your messages. I've been up and down. Dude, like I said in our messages, man, like, don't ever feel bad for needing to take some time for you, alright? I've had to do it plenty of times, both for stream, and like in my D&D games and stuff like that I run. Like, that was good. Thank you, Dubs. You know, there's been times where I've had to tell my D&D groups, like, hey guys, I'm sorry that all of you were looking forward to doing this all week, but I am not in the right headspace for this. I can't do it tonight. no one's ever mad at me. No one ever blames me, and it's the same, man. Like, both Mana and I really understand just bad headspaces, and you know, even if nothing in your life is maybe necessarily quote going wrong, sometimes it just doesn't fucking matter. Sometimes you're just in that hole, and often the only way to be able to climb back out of it is to kind of just sit in it for a moment. You know, sometimes you just need to detach and just be alone, but also, you know, I know sometimes it's the opposite that can help, is being around people and everything. So you do what you need to do to feel your best. We're gonna be here whenever you feel like coming back. We'll be here 5 days a week. So you just work on you and feeling better, and we'll miss you. And hey, you got a gifted sub. So there you go. What the fuck was I talking about? Appreciate it, man. I'll be back around more frequently as soon as I can, but until then, everyone, take care. Much love to you all, and I will be back. I have no doubts about that, Cumber. So yeah, you go and take your time. We'll be here for it. Sorry that heartfelt message was followed up with that weird tongue thing. Squoose, you can help me. I mean, anybody here can help me. You're all people with opinions, regardless of whether you're into RPGs or not. So I've given a very not brief explanation of what the Last Ingress is. It would really help. Ask me something about it. Like, ask me questions about it. What, upon that explanation, what... Thank you, Dubs. You are right. I do need to stretch. I've been sitting in it all day. Hiya! The content you guys are here for. Yeah, I want to be able to answer some questions about it, because that helps me think. You know, to see if I have the answers or not, and if I don't, that gives me something to work on. Please, somebody, anybody, Bueller? Diving board. Mana, what were we watching with that fat guy who was really good at diving? Oh, god damn it. Hello? I had a really weird... What do you mean, huh? I just said it! I asked you guys before I got up and stretched. I was asking you fucks to ask me questions about the last Ingress so that I can see if I have an answer for those questions. Like from the perspective of curious individuals who know jack all about it. I don't think I was entertaining enough in the first fucking 2 minutes of stream, because just as we went live, first message of the stream was from a first-time chatter who I didn't get a follow notification from, named Adamusis. They said hi. I remember saying hi to them. They asked me how I was feeling today from 1 to 10. Then fucking jetted. What's the setting? The setting is a modern day sci-fi fantasy. I think that's... So, Mana, obviously, you know the most about it, being my partner and also the most frequent playtester of everything, and basically the ears that hear all of my ideas. You know the last Ingress almost as well as I do. Would you say that's a good summation of it? If you had to put the setting of the last Ingress into sound bites, a modern day sci-fi fantasy, is that the only setting it can be run in? Absolutely not. The last Ingress system could work in a more traditional medieval style fantasy. It could work as a completely non-fantasy sci-fi setting. It works with both of those separately. It could also be run in things not even sci-fi or fantasy. If you like superheroes, it's worked with concepts like that. It's an extremely versatile system. The system was designed for the setting. However, it is not so strictly entrenched in it that it could not be used to run completely different things. I think that's another good way of putting it. Man, Sorrow should be here. Sorrow would be so fucking into this stream. Let me see if he's, like, available. Hey man, just wanted to put it out there that if you're available to be in chat right now for stream, I think you'll like the content, period. We are talking RPGs and game design, period. I have no idea if he's like at work or just busy doing something. I don't know if he's like in a fucking game right now, but because I know like usually if he's available for stream, he'll show up. But you know, maybe this was just a like, I don't really want to watch it today. Oh, it's about RPGs and we're talking about shit? What? Because I'm pretty much the same way with Wubby, the streamer that I watch all the time. Like, basically any day that he streams, you know, I make time for it. But if I get in there and like even with him, like I'm just not really vibing with the content, I'll leave. Like it'll be, you know, obviously it's like a little disappointing that you just didn't connect with whatever they were doing. But it's like, I could just hop over to YouTube, watch some like Critical Role or some shit. Oh, that's right, comma, I forgot, period. Just wanted to check, exclamation mark. Have a good time. Yeah, he's in a game. That's why I forgot that he told me that, and that's like, we never see him on Wednesday shit. Alright, note to self, save RPG stuff for not Wednesdays. I didn't really know what to do today. I thought about picking up Minecraft again. And not to say that we won't. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, if I want a day where I'm gonna play Minecraft, and we kind of know it ahead of time, like I can make it a scheduled thing, I would probably save it for Mondays. For a couple reasons. The biggest of which is really stupid. I want to save it for Mondays because I think like a Minecraft stream would be a good thing to, start the new week with, coming back from a 2-day break. Oh, we'll start with Minecraft because that'll bring in the audience again, potentially bring in some new people. I'll catch them on the first day of the week, and then they see I'm live like almost every day, so it's like, hey, I'll come and check them out tomorrow, and that starts that avalanche. It both starts with an M. You're jumping ahead, Dubs. Yes, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, oh, Minecraft Mondays. Yeah, it's mostly the big reason is the alliteration. I'm not afraid to admit that that's the big reason. Let's just call it Minecraft Mondays. You gotta think of the branding, bro. Branding opportunities. ABB. Always be branding. No, not really. Man, that was a joke. Nope. No, it wasn't. That is the reason. What was I saying? Yeah, give me more questions. Those are really good ones, Mana. Thank you. And I feel like I also need to know, like from you, like, are the answers I'm giving adequate? Because, like, okay, you know a lot of the answers. You're trying to see how I answer and if it's close to what you think the answer is. So I need to know whether I got the good old check mark or not. Check. Nope. Gonna stop myself this time. I'm live. Oh, I said something. I'm so glad none of my D&D crew is here right now. I said something yesterday that here's what I'm not going to say it because here's what was said about it. Everyone was like, no, wow, that, no. And my immediate reaction to saying it was, thank fuck I'm not live right now. And everyone was like, yeah, I thought the same thing, man. Whew. They're pretty decent answers. Also want to see the mushy I'm working on so far. Sure. Bring them in. Again, this is not the one... this is not the one that she's making for the channel. We haven't gone out and got the yarn that we want for that yet. And that's also going to be another, like, week and a half probably before that happens. Unless we get some good sales at Cowboy Gems this weekend. Which I hope we do. That'd be a big help. More people donated on the channel. Do I have to take the whole thing?
Yes.
There you guys are. Here he is.
Oh, you can put the yarn skein down.
I didn't know that. That's why I asked. Here he is.
Yeah, I'm working on his little cap right now.
I really wish I had a better camera so you guys understood how good this really looks. Hold on, is this gonna help?
Yeah.
A little bit. It doesn't wash it out as much. But yeah. Thank you. Also, thank you for the questions.
God, you are so high.
I took such a big bite.
Sean!
I said that this is what tonight was gonna be.
Oh, honey, you need to pace yourself. Also, say hi to your doggo.
I don't have a dog.
Yeah, you do. She's right there.
Nova! Hello! I'm busy, honey.
Say I don't care, Dad.
I
I
will see
require
you.
your attention, Foother.
You can wait another half a goddamn hour. You get out of here.
No.
You get out of here.
No. She no live.
You get out of here.
Come on, Nova. Let's go, baby.
Alright, thank you, sweetie.
You welcome.
We know. That you. You guys remember that Family Guy episode? Something about a policeman, interrogator. Let me look it up. I sound like a moron. We know. That you. I do not think I spelled interrogator correctly. Oh. I thought... Yeah, that one episode with a policeman. Of course I remember. Shut up. So I'm looking at it, and, I misremembered. I thought that he sounded the way he did just because, like, it sounded funny. And the guy looked normal. And, but I'm looking up the video now, and I found it. And I was a little mistaken. There's a very specific reason he sounded the way he did. And I have indeed for as many years as since that episode came out, been mocking a developmentally disabled cop on Family Guy. So let's watch my sins.
Joe, what the hell is going on?
You're a suspect in Lois's murder. That's what's going on. Don't make us go good cop, developmentally disabled cop on you.
We know that, you, killed Lois. Hello? No. We can, put you at the, scene where she, was, killed.
Obi's right, Peter. It doesn't look good for you.
Joe, you got this all wrong. Like God did when he made Rosie O'Donnell.
You can't put a vagina on this man.
Why not? I'm God.
Well, what do you want to do about the breasts?
Take a couple out of the bin we can't find matches for.
I don't think that made me look very good. I swear to God. I did not remember that he was developmentally disabled. I just remember a funny, slow voice. My chair farted and I don't think my mic picked it up, so I didn't laugh at it like I wanted to. Did you guys hear it? For every Family Guy episode, there is one question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how offensive is the episode? And most times the answer is at least 11 or yes. Yeah. I have not watched new Family Guy in I don't know how many years because it's just all shit now. It's all fucking terrible and not funny. So I don't know how, if they've toned it down or whether they've just cranked it up to, as you say, 11. But old Family Guy, yeah, there's a lot of questionable, like, wow, this was just really kind of okay to say back then, huh? Like, this is what made people laugh, wasn't it? Boy, we were in that. And for the people who weren't, I'm telling you, yeah. Yeah, that's how things were. I'm catching up on it? Oh, Family Guy. Scale of Family Guy jokes and 90s to 2000s movies. 1 poop, 2 vomit, 3 religion, 4 gay, 5 trans. Yeah. Seth actually said in an interview recently that he would not go back and change how they did the episode with Quagmire's mother coming out as trans. Because the issue was brought up on an episode of The Orville recently about being trans. And so people are like, well, you did this trans episode on Family Guy that was like a big thing back then. Would you have changed maybe how certain things were addressed? And he's like, nope. I think what we did, we handled how it was. Because actually, that episode was almost kind of an autobiography, because the writer of the show went through that. Like, he had a father who came out as a trans woman. So it was basically just his story. Good, the episode where Peter joined a sleeper cell. There were things that were not okay. Yeah, that fucking sounds like it. I don't remember that one. That sounds more modern. Or at least after I stopped watching it. I feel like almost all of these, long-running cartoon shows, they go for so long that they kind of have their golden age, and then it just fucking crumbles like Rome. And it's always a change in staff somewhere, right? Like SpongeBob was really good for a time, and then it just fucking tanked because of a huge shift in the staff. Same for Family Guy, same for The Simpsons, Futurama. Futurama, Jesus Christ, what a pothole-ridden timeline that show has. Futurama got canceled and brought back, I think, like 3 or 4 times. And I remember every single one of them. Futurama, it's like anytime someone would ask me what's my favorite TV show, I don't think it would ever, come up as my answer. But the more I think about it, Futurama, I think, is my most favorite television show that I've ever seen. I may go back and watch stuff like The Office or Breaking Bad, Parks and Rec, things like that. I may go back and watch those more often than I've ever gone back and watched Futurama. But goddamn, I feel like it's been with me, This fucking show's been with me my whole life. I remember sitting and watching the premiere of the whole thing. The premiere of the first episode was what my family watched for New Year's and the New Millennium. And, then its initial run for however many seasons that was. Then it got canceled, and that last episode of was Fry's deal with the robot devil to have better hands so he could play I can never remember the name of that stupid fucking instrument. I keep thinking saxoboom, but that's the Tenacious D thing. Anyways, with that instrument, he plays a thing for Leela, and it ends with a very shitty cartoony version of them kissing and then holding hands and then running away together. And then it got brought back for a movie, which did really fucking well.
It's a holophoner, you jackass.
Yeah, that's right, the holophoner. I kept thinking Saxaboom from Tenacious D, the holophoner. Yes. Thank you, Mana. I'm so happy this is how TTS works now. This is so much better. 'Cause I'm just getting that shit out of nowhere now. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, so it got brought back as the movie. The movie did incredibly well, so they made 3 fucking more. And then those movies got turned into separately cut episodes of a revival series, with each of those being a season. So it got technically speaking, 4 new seasons from that. Then it got picked up for regular production again. Had a run. Then got canceled. And then once again picked up, ran for I think like 1 final season, and then had like their official ending. They were like, let us do 1 more just to finish things off, tell our final stories, and we'll write an actual final goodbye. And they did that. So it's Futurama, in the end, got to conclude instead of being permanently canceled. And I love that we at least got that. Whether you like the ending or not, you have to at least like and be hopeful and thankful for the fact that we were able to get an ending and just not left on a permanent cliffhanger. Again. What a fucking show. I can watch every single episode of that show. Says who, I'll be mad at everything. You can't stop me. Well, Scroose, you right. I'm not the one in charge of your emotions. Only you are. You and your psychiatrist. And your mom.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
See, what a great use of TTS, huh? Oh, I kind of lost my balance there. I am the god of Chester. I am eternal Angie. What the fuck are you talking about? Is that a Futurama quote? Ooh, maybe I should go back and watch some of the later stuff, because that doesn't sound familiar to me at all, and I have like 9 seasons of that show memorized. I watch so much Futurama in high school. No, get your baited, nerd. Shut up, you fucking millennial. Well, I'm old now. I can go get my senior discount down at the what's an old person place? Down at the Mono, where's that place we go for breakfast? Diner. My senior discount at the diner. Why is this thing fucking leaking? Favorite character in Futurama? Are you? Does anyone
Fight
even
me,
need
Boomer,
to
go back to the Battle of Hastings, you ancient whore.
Fuck you. What a fucking comeback. That's incredible, my man. Dubs, no, do you even whose answer would ever be anything but Zap goddamn Brannigan? Favorite character in Futurama? Shut the fuck up. Zap motherfucking Brannigan. Captain, Super Lieutenant, Eagle Boy Zap, down on the farm, picking up potato, tomato, Brannigan. Calm down, soldier boy. I don't know. I'm not shell-shocked. Fuck you. Jensen Ackles is so fucking good, and he was so incredible in this season of The Boys. I won't spoil anything about it. I mean, the finale was a week ago, more than a week ago, So if you're not caught up, you're not caught up. But I'm glad the season ended the way it did for him, the way that it did. He's such a delight in The Boys, isn't he? I know me saying this is just gonna do the same thing to you as it does to me, hun. And I know I've said it. But we should really sit down and just start watching The Boys. I restarted and rewatched all of season 2, and just the other day went back and restarted season 1, and I'm already like 4 episodes in, and I will still, like, tonight restart that show again. I will always watch The Boys. You just gotta ask. I'm not chill shook. Fuck you. I miss heroes. I don't mean heroes like the ones in The Boys. I mean the Greek taco. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Gyros. Give me one of them. Give me one of them gyros. One of them gyros. What's that up there? What? Give me that. Just give me that Greek taco. I live with those people. The amount of shit like that I hear around here. But at the same time, they are at least trying foods of the different cultures around here. We got some really cool non-American options where I live, and I am such a big fan of that. We've got an Indian place. We have a Himalayan place. Mexican restaurants dotted around. But we also have, plenty of Japanese places. We have Thai places, Korean, and a small handful of international markets, too. Not the TV show Heroes. Also, Greek taco makes me want to walk into the fires of Illinois and die immediately. Have you seen Disenchantment? I don't remember. Is that that's the Netflix show that's made by the Futurama guys? And if that's the case, yeah, I hate it. Yeah, Mana enjoyed it. A lot of people do. And I'm not like, when I say I hate it, I'm not saying that, like, I think people who like it are stupid. Not at all. I 100% know it is a personal me thing. I'm not, like, at that stage of, like, no, it is objectively terrible. If you fucking, like, think it's good, you're wrong. Fuck you. It's a, oh, this thing is very much so not clicking with me. The first season was a little slow. After the first season had concluded and I decided that, it was not for me, and then they said it got picked up for a season 2, I did get excited because I'm like, okay, this is a new opportunity. Now, with a season 2, and I think they also do release the entire seasons all at the same, like, on the same day, not episodes week to week. So I was like, okay, I can watch the entire season and still, like, kind of make that decision. I don't have to, like, potentially slog through it week to week. But I was like, if I don't like season 2, then yes, I like won't be able to say to people like, oh, I didn't like it. Oh, well, did you only watch season 1? Yes. Oh, well, you gotta watch season 2. It's like, because I want to be able to say at that point, if I still don't like it, be like, no, I did. Like, I gave it a second chance. And I did. Like, I watched the first episode of the second season and already was like, nope, still not for me. That was painful to watch and I did not enjoy myself. But I still was like, I'll give it one more episode. Same thing. So I watched 2 episodes of season 2 and noped out of there. I showed it to a buddy where I expected that he would not like it just for the heck of it. We rushed through that shit. Yeah, like I said, like I know, like I'm the outlier here. Like tons of people like Disenchantment, clearly, because it's on what? It's like 4th season, maybe 5th. I don't know. I don't pay attention to it. It, to me, the writing isn't good. Like the acting is also a little iffy. But I think it's more the material that those actors are given, not necessarily their ability to perform the material. I just think they're given shitty materials. I think the scripts are terrible. Like, because my big issue with the show is the dialogue, which is the show. Like, the show's setting and lore and all that sort of stuff, absolutely love. Like, I love its setting, and to an extent, its characters. I just don't like anything that anybody says. I'm here. What are we talking about? Hello, Kayla. Glad to see that your internet has momentarily stabilized itself enough for you to visit this face. What are we talking about? I don't remember why, but we're talking about Disenchantment. The fantasy Netflix show by the Futurama guys. But yeah, I totally understand what you mean. Okay, good. Because I've always kind of wondered if, like, my justifications aren't great and, like, people would still argue, but... Oh, ew, I heard it was bad. I just basically went through my opinion agreeing with that sentiment, but Mono really enjoys it. And seemed like Dubs and his friend really enjoyed it. So like I feel like I'm the outlier in the opinion. An outlier with that opinion. I've always felt that way because again, most people that I talk to who say they have watched it say they like it. But I didn't. It's and like I was what I was saying was I don't think it's necessarily the acting. I think it's the material that the actors are given, and they are giving their best performances to what's written. So my issue with the show is the writing, which unfortunately is everything. But I also said, like, I love the setting. Like, I think the setting and the lore in it is really cool and really funny at times. And for the most part, I like the characters of the show. I just don't like a single thing that anybody says. And unfortunately, that's the show. Like, that's why you're watching it. So, you know, there's that. They could hire Robert Downey Jr. and it would still be bad if the writing is awful. Exactly. Like, plenty of good actors have been in terrible movies, you know, and it's never like their talent. I won't say never, but it's normally not their talent. So if they're an already established good actor and you see them in a terrible movie, you know that it's not their talent. You know that they are a good actor, so it must be one of two things: the writing or the directing. It's either that the material they were given was shit to begin with, or the material may have been written one way, but they're getting directed to do it this way, and that's what the director chooses to be in the final edit. Can we get RDJ in blackface again? Fuck yeah, I forgot about that. I fucking love Tropic Thunder so goddamn much. I love that movie so fucking much. That was so goddamn funny. Like, just that on a meta on a meta level is so fucking funny. But you know what? The thing to me, and like, again, maybe this is just a me thing, like not even thinking about that sort of stuff. I didn't think that once for years. Like, after watching that movie, I never connected what Robert Downey Jr. Effectively did as his character in the movie did it, was blackface. I never even considered it that. Like, that never clicked for me. And again, like, technically speaking, it was. But it wasn't comical. Like, it wasn't played for laughs. Kind of. But, like, what I'm saying is it wasn't the really offensive shit. So, like, it didn't click. It didn't click for me. How the fuck did we get to talking about Tropic Thunder again? What the hell were we talking about? Disenchantment. Which led to bad writing, which led to RDJ, which led to Tropic Thunder. Alright. Oh, oh no, he's high! Oh my god, I have to make that an audio clip. That has to be a, what the fuck are these things called? What the fuck? Sound alerts. Jesus Christ. I had to make that a sound alert. You know what I mean? Just in case I didn't get a good clip of it. Oh no, he's high! There we go. Who had to vote? Do it. I'll fucking redeem it every time. Yeah, for sure. I'll get it done after stream. It'll be up fucking immediately. That's the only sound alert we're gonna be hearing on future high Laffy Loses, huh? Oh, we need to do another one soon, don't we? I don't remember when the last one was. What do I have up right now? Okay. When was the last high Laffy Lose? Your channel. Playlists. You laugh, you lose. Wait a minute, this isn't it. Where's my stream? What the fuck is happening? Oh, that's my private one. Whoops. Okay, so not playlist. Let's just go to video. Go away. God damn. Am I streaming this? Nope. I didn't know if it would be fun to look at. This is taking way too long. Wait, are you guys talking to me? How many tortilla slaps we got left? We lost him. Shut up, Caleb. How many tortilla slaps do we have left? 4. Mana has not used a single one of her available tortilla slaps yet. Thanks for the bit. You just cheer a bit? Oh, I'm supposed to have a notification for that. Why didn't I get one? Yeah, all I got... No. I'm not saying, like... Oh, is that all you fucking have? Although that did make you the bit leader. Alright, when was the last high laugh you lose? Oh, here, you laugh, oh, well, yeah, you laugh, you lose 3, which was on the 5th? Was it only last fucking week? Oh my god, it was. But was I high for that? I don't know if I got high for it. There's a real quick way to find out, though. So we paid for Jimmy's You Laugh, You Loses. That is of this German Shepherd running. See, am I high? That's really fucking funny. That's a good cosplay video. I'm not. I don't think I was high for that. I think I was just raw dogging Jimmy. Please, nobody clip that. That does not need to get to him. Yes, you were. I was? Okay. Then it was only last week. Man, this has been a very long week then. So clip that. Please don't. I don't need Jimmy here to become aware of my existence through that. I don't think any of you Twitch enough to understand how to do that process, so thank God on that front. Why am I not getting notifications for those cheers? Cheers, mate. Cheers. 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 What am I doing? Why isn't my alert box working? Working? Bits. 1 bit. What's the media? Why ain't you working? Oh, you guys are gonna hear it. Oh, that's okay. This is the noise that's supposed to play whenever someone donates just 1 single bit. Is that a penny? I'm hilarious. Okay, well, I don't know. It should have been working. I didn't hear that text-to-speech either. What the shit isn't fucking... Why not? Did you hear about those new space pictures from the Hubble 2 still hubbling? Space being a little sussy spray. Go wussy. Is that a fucking... Is that a copy pasta from Twitter? Because I was browsing Twitter before stream today, and I could have sworn I came across that phrase, and I was like, I want to say it on stream, but I have no way of bringing it up. No, fuck you, I made it. No, I saw Galussi on Twitter earlier today. You're not as original as you thought, Squoos. You're not as original as you thought. Okay, so what was the last You Laugh You Lose before 3? Which would have been 2. You Laugh You Lose with Mana. Which was the 21st. Okay, so that would have been like 3 weeks. I think I completely forgot about 3. The last one I remember is the one with Mana, which I'm pretty sure we were high for. Pretty sure I played Annie. Oh, it's because... Fuck. God damn it, it's because... Okay, I know what was going on. Just to confirm it, though, can someone else... Actually, I'll do it. I'm not going to make you guys spend your points. What the fuck are you telling me? Reward is on cooldown. Check back for it soon. Okay. Basically, I think it was because...
I'll do what I want.
Thank you, Kayla. Okay. It's because I forgot to add the new TTS source to this scene. So I'm going to do that now. Browser source. TTS. Add source. Oh, well, actually, we also need to add the sound alerts, too. Okay, there they are. I'll just lock them there. I'm going to check my stream waiting... I'm going to check my stream waiting scene real quick. Be right back.